Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Upcoming install. We had this at our other house. This is really good faucet. I actually really like it for being Amazon. I think it was like 40, 50 bucks. Ate that, paid out all of that. So anyway, real reason for the video is this. One of the things that failed on the home inspection, I did say I wanted to get these, are Xsense. These are linkable smoke detectors, and I got them on sale. I forget the exact price. These will send you, as long as it has Wi-Fi, that's what the base station's for. This will send you notifications. It will tell you exactly where in the house that the alarm is actually going off. And this came with 5 of them, and then I got 2 additional. I'm going to put one in each bedroom, the hallway, living room, at the bottom of the steps where one's currently at, and then somewhere near the current smoke detector. So let me open this box up. We'll get into this, and I'll show you how to pair them and where I'm going to put them. All right, like I said, 5-pack in there. This is how they all come. I went ahead and pulled that one out. Gives you wall anchors and screws. This comes apart. I'll show you that in a minute. Here's the cube, cable, base station, and here's the book. So I need to figure out how to link these up real quick. A couple things to note: on the bottom of this, you'll have the speaker. Here is the pair button. Of course, that's where you plug it in. This will show you how you need to connect to it. Okay, so you will have to set this up on Wi-Fi, and you'll have to download the app. Once you download the app, you'll have to scan that QR code. This will tell you instructions once you start to set them up. So sorry, it's a little blurry. So I'm going to go ahead and download the app real quick. I'm going to go ahead and connect this, and we're going to get into setting each one of these up. All right, for the next part, you're going to have to actually go in through the app, and it will walk you through adding these. I'm not completely done with adding this, but get out of the way. This will show you some of the stuff that these can do, especially the app. So this will show you up here how to add this. So I'm going to finish walking through this. I wish I kind of had another phone so we could show you how to do this. So I might try to figure that part out. Okay, so I was able to get this actually linked. The problem was I missed it the first time. So per the instructions, you can, like initially when you pull the battery tab out, you'll have to read instructions off the front. I missed that because I didn't read it, but you're able to double tap that button and it goes back into like a Wi-Fi discovery. They have to be within 7 feet. So we are going to, once I get this app downloaded on my wife's phone, I'll show you how to do this on mine. Only problem is I'm not going to link anymore tonight because my son is trying to sleep and it is very, very loud. So I will also show you the app too, but right now we're going to leave that alone. That one's fine. On there, you can, I don't want to, I'm scared to push anything. Yeah, yep. Hold on a minute. Should be one more beep. Basically tell you it passed. I didn't mean to do that. So I think there's different ways that you can actually light this up to where you can select so there's no backlighting or anything at different hours. I gotta figure all that out, but I'm gonna stop pushing that before I wake him up. Okay, so a different video. My son was trying to sleep the other night, and these make a lot of noise when you're trying to connect them and when you first start them up. But how to interconnect, apparently only work with 2 of them at the same time, and then push the test button 4 times on one, and then press the other unit twice. So that is a test, so that's actually a bad example. But I would assume, okay, I would assume that they're both paired now. So this is my current son's room, and this is going to be my other son that's not born yet. So it does show instructions how to get these up. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these up, and it's pretty simple. And then I'll show you, I'll have to get the app on my wife's phone. That way we can kind of look how to add these. Pretty easy. So just going to work on these two for right now, and then that's probably it. All right, so this one is installed. Not hard. I actually kind of messed up a little bit. I wanted the sound to go that way. However, it's not actually a bad mess up. I kind of like it. It kind of fans out. The siren is right there, so it would kind of face the whole room. So I think that's how I'm gonna mount the rest of them as well. So it's gonna take a little bit of, it only fits on there like 3 different ways because of the way the legs are. So use a 3/16 inch drill bit and then hammer. They have anchors into the ceiling and they provide you screws, mount straight there. So I am going to push this button, and I want to show you that I do have both of them synced up. The other one is down the hallway, so it's going to be a little loud. Sorry in advance. I might try to hold the thing at the same time. See if I can do this to block it out. There's the other one. Oh, it's actually, I lied, it's right there on the bed. So I will say this, they take a little bit. They're not as fast as my other one. However, like I said, for what we paid for them, it was less than $200 for 7 of them. So if I hate them in the future, I'll get them hardwired in. So I'm gonna get the rest of these installed. Put one in each bedroom, one outside of the hallway, one at the top of the steps, living room, and one somewhere downstairs, preferably near the furnace. So I showed you how to sync these. I'll let you know how I feel about these, and I'll actually show you one other small house mod that I did. It was free, so I don't know if I have the original video of when I toured this place, but I found the window for that cat door where they had the ramp. So let me get this other one up real quick and I'll show you downstairs. All right, guys, we are going to finish up this video of the Accent smoke detectors. It's a combo. It's carbon and smoke. I'll let you know how they are. We're going to follow up with them. I'm going to put one somewhere down this way. I don't know where yet, but as you can tell, I got 99% of my stuff put away. Got a nice little bench area. There's work tools. There's car tools under there. Got the cold storage room all neat and organized. Those are going away. Those are totes I'm giving to a family member. But this window over here, if you remember, whenever I bought the house and did a walkthrough, they had a ramp going down to the floor. This window was out. And they had a piece of wood with a cat door in it. My cats do not go outside, so I'm glad I found this. I didn't have to pay for another window. I might replace these eventually, but for right now, we are not. And it's not letting wildlife in, and it's keeping drafts out. I know these are kind of boring videos. We haven't really got to the good stuff yet. My very next goal, I promise, I am going to work on the pantry. We are going to 100% finish that up, but this is other stuff that I've noticed. This guy's kind of weird. That's a floor vent up there. I know it's kind of hard to see. It's supposed to go in this area, and there's where it's taped off. So that's going to be to my other son's room, which is important. So I don't know why he took it down. I don't know if it got damaged, whatever. Boring stuff like that I've been fixing. Smoke detectors are also boring, but they save lives. So we're definitely getting this house to the point of what I would call livable. I still want to paint the bathroom and replace the mirror. Do small stuff like that. Like the mirror can be reused, the toilets can be reused. Smoke detectors obviously are good for 10 years. So this is stuff that I want to do just to get it livable. And then whenever I'm done with that, we're doing the pantry next. I want to put a 24-inch base cabinet and make L-shaped shelves all the way around, and put a nice little tile floor in there. It's a very small job, so it shouldn't cost a whole lot. And then after that, the laundry room, I despise every part of it. So that will probably be next. I know it's not important, but if you're putting clean clothes in there, I don't feel like that room's clean no matter how much you clean it. Kind of a problem. And then we'll probably have to get into my son's room, but at least wanted to show small updates, stuff like that. I'd like to replace all these lights and stuff, but that's later on projects. And I don't know if I showed this or not, the truck does fit. It is really, really close how to modify the lift arm. So if you guys watch up to this point, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any recommendations or suggestions on this house, please let me know. Also, really big fan of the Quickset Halo Touch on that door. Big fan of that. I would like to get smart switches here too. So this is probably going to be my guinea pig. This controls back there, and I have a tendency to leave this light on all the time. So that might be my next project. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.